and just remind them that it's a marathon. 82-game season, and so a lot of ups and downs. We just got to keep working, keep getting better.
Just sense that they hear your voice, you're processing everything, some hard truths and encouragement.
I'm really glad that Steph told you all this. I had no idea they were listening, so it's great.
So Steve, do you get any sense from Bob on what steps might be in store with McCaw's offer sheet?
Yeah, that's totally up to Bob and management, and I talked to Bob last night about it. He kind of gave me the details, and I'll leave the rest up to Bob.
If you take your mind back 4 months, are you shocked it got to this point with him? I mean, you guys were talking all summer about him being a rotational role, and at this point it seems pretty unlikely that he'll be here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but the whole thing has been surprising. We anticipated that Patrick would be part of our rotation this year, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. So we'll see what happens. Obviously we have a decision to make. I don't know, when's the date?
We received last night or today. We have 48 hours.
48 hours. Yeah, so say that.
You have that situation. Obviously, Damian being out for a long time. There was such talk about a youth movement this year. Have you been kind of disappointed on maybe some of the occurrences?
I would say to this point, that the youth movement that we talked about has not unfolded. Given the injury and Patrick's situation, it's one of those things that can turn though quickly. You never know how it's all going to play out, but that's the thing with the NBA. Like life, who the hell knows what's going to happen tomorrow or today? So you just have to adapt and move on.
How about Jordan Bell in that situation? Where do you see with Jordan right now?
Jordan is, he hasn't been in the loop lately. Basically, we're playing him at the 5. We tried to play him at the 4 early in the season with some of our 5s, and we just decided that wasn't the best way to go. So he's playing the 5, but he's an undersized 5, and so certain matchups, like tonight against Nurkic, for example, it's tough to get him on the floor. But I tell all these guys, because I lived it, the NBA, you got to stay ready, you got to stay in shape, you got to stay prepared. It's such a long season that inevitably I'm going to call their number at some point, and their whole job really is to be prepared and ready to roll.
Do you feel like you've done that?
Yeah, Jordan's done a really good job of staying engaged and staying positive, and it's been a tough year for him, especially coming off his rookie year where it wasn't smooth sailing by any means, but he had more moments last year than he's had so far this year, and of course we finished it off in the finals with him playing quite a bit, and so he had a great finish to his season, and I'm sure it's been disappointing to this point, but again, it's all part of it. You got to keep grinding away.
Steve, do you think you guys will get a scrimmage for DeMarcus tomorrow, or what's kind of the next course?
I don't know. I would guess so. He had a good one yesterday morning, and I know we've got a gym in Phoenix tomorrow at Tempe Normal University, which is also known as Arizona State.
Yeah.
Used to be called Tempe Normal. I don't know if anybody here knew that. Anybody know that?
Yeah.
ASU used to be called Tempe Normal.
What year did it change?
1642.
No,
yeah. It's just an inside joke for any Arizona fan who happens to be watching right now, which probably aren't any, but that's all right.
No Wildcat hookup of their facility?
100 miles is a long
that's true.
for a scrimmage. But, we'll get some gym time tomorrow, so he'll probably get a good one tomorrow.
What do you think of being home and home facing the same opponent, especially after the way they came in?
You know what? It's just a strange NBA quirk. Charlotte and Brooklyn just did it the last couple games. Seems to happen, maybe once a year. For as long as I can remember, he's home and home. So I think it's kind of fun. It doesn't really give either team an advantage. It's you just know your opponent. But we already knew them; they already knew us.
What do you think about the double home back-to-backs? Then, like, it seems like there've been more of this season.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's new. I know the marketing people don't love it because people are less likely to buy tickets on back-to-back nights. It's been great for our players and their legs, the rest. Part of the reason for the home back-to-backs is to lighten the travel load, and the NBA's done, I think, a fantastic job in the last couple of years of listening to the players and coaches and eliminating some of those insane, 6 games in 8 days in 6 different cities and all that stuff. So if the price is a few back-to-back home games, I think it's well worth it. All right, thank you.